Okay, so looking at your body dynamics for your third stripe, I'm kind of walk through them real quick and hopefully answer any questions you may have. If you're looking at number 4, body dynamics, under your third stripe for yellow belt, you'll see that letter A is a basic understanding of hand and feet timing, or in other words, both landing together. So for example, in your second stripe, on the second part of your second stripe, you have this motion where it's a front kick landing with a reverse punch. That saying of timing the hand and the feet together, basically if I were to kick, land, and then punch, that's bad because I'm not timing it. I want to kick, and as soon as I land, the punch also lands. So I kick, as soon as I land, punch also lands together. Okay? All right. Understanding the differences in stances. So you have a front stance, you have a side stance that you kind of started to learn a little bit, and you got a horse stance, right? So if I say get in a horse stance and you got in a front stance, you don't know the difference, okay? Understanding forward pendulum hip tilt. So that's where I was talking about when you're doing your front kick, you want to adjust your pelvis and your hip like this, right? So not kicking down here, but adjusting the pelvis. And the way to do that is to bend the base knee so I can rotate my hips forward. So it's this motion that it's referring to. Demonstrate simple blocking, striking, and kicking techniques, right? That's pretty simple. You're understanding how to block, strike, and kick, both in the air and with a partner. You're kind of understanding like where are they supposed to be, the timing of it, stuff like that. Correct body and kata movements. So, and it says embusen, right? So basically it's kind of like making sure that I stay on the center line, right? So for example, if I were to draw like a cross, a big old cross on the floor, and I'm right in the middle, I'm at the intersection, right? The beginning of my kata looks like this. Turn down block, step up punch. I should be following a straight line, right? So let's pretend I'm starting the kata this way so I could face you guys. So I turn and I do my down block, right? Now if I were to step up and punch like this, that's clearly not following the straight line, right? But if I'm here, boom, here's the straight line, I attack toward the straight line, right? So that's just kind of understanding basic movements with your body, okay? Keep eyes at the head level. So a lot of students, I had a student tell me the other day, well, Sensei, the reason why I keep looking down at my feet is because I want to make sure that they're facing the right direction. I said, that is so great. Let's try to focus on correcting our feet with the feel of it rather than the sight, right? Because if I fight you and I are fighting, and I start looking down and make sure my feet are facing a good direction, what's gonna happen the second I look down? I get popped in the face, right? The other thing is, I start looking down and I'm punching out here, now I have no idea where I'm punching, right? So I need to make sure that I'm looking forward and looking at the bigger picture, right? So for example, yes, I have my phone right in front of me with the camera on, but I'm not staring at my phone, I'm staring at the bigger picture beyond it, right? And luckily, you guys don't see what's behind it because there's a big old mess, right? So just make sure you just keep your eyes up, that's all, right? Focus on where you're going, not necessarily looking down and trying to fix everything. You got to learn how to feel your body and feel where your body is pointing at versus trying to look at it with your eyes, okay? Alrighty, go ahead and review the rest of your yellow belt videos. I highly recommend, if you are a yellow belt, to also go back to the white belt videos and review those as well. It is so important to stay up to date on all of the belts, not just your current rank, right? So for example, me being an nth degree black belt, I go through all of these belts over and over and over again. I don't just practice at what's at my rank, okay? Good job, guys.